So sorry that video cut out. My computer has a 10-minute limit on it. But I was on the subject of paint and the motorcycle. So if you get a motorcycle, and it's probably going to be bright colored. If you don't want to attract attention to yourself, get paint, brown paint, black paint, dark green, just earthy type colors, camouflage colors. Also, it's good for like some of the stuff that is shiny, like this, the tip of that. If you're in an urban environment and the sun's setting and people are looking for people to loot on, and they see this, just like flying on your pack somewhere, they're gonna come, they're gonna loot you. So have some paint. Copies of the Declaration of Independence as well as state and national constitutions. Well, you know, I carry one of my UC, and I'm gonna have this no matter what, hopefully. But I do have another copy in my go bag. I already mentioned soap, water, pull shock, utensils, plastic utensils. Big thing for morale that you're not eating with your hands, and it also helps keep you from getting sick. Air guns, because you're in an open environment. A gunshot going to give you a position really fast. Air guns are somewhat quiet, and it's also a good way to keep up on your shooting. I mean, 25,000 or 2,500 BBs only costs you like $6 at Academy. Fishing rod and tackle. Yes, I know it's not a good idea because everybody with a fishing pole is going to be heading to the lakes for food. But you could use that for other things. I mean, say you need to get something where you don't want to leave your hide. You can do what they do in the cartoon. Just flick that thing out and reel it in. Yeah, I have done it before through my window, which is covered with the goopy looking curtains. Yeah, I'm still working on getting those fixed. But me, I don't like to spend money. I've had those curtains for a long time. I mean, it's just, why spend money you don't need to spend? They serve their purpose. Not the manliest thing, but they serve their purpose. It just goes through sort of a thing of how to get your family together, what you do once you're all together, settling in, some stuff you could ask yourself to take side of the situation. I follow that who, what, where, when, why, how. Who is there, who is missing, who is an asset, and who is a liability. Identify who's a strength in your group and who's a weakness in your group. Like my mom, she had a stroke. That's going to be a liability. She also has a lot of muscle problems. It's going to be a liability. What do you have? Make a list of what you have. In a perfect situation, you're going to have everything you plan to have. But me, I'm still in the preparation phase. So sometimes, if I was to bug out right now, I wouldn't have a lot of stuff that I need. Because a lot of the stuff that I need is expensive. But that's neither here nor there. Where are you? Where will you need to go? That's basically taking account of where you are, where important stuff is, like say a local store or something like that, a local lake. In my case, it would be where am I and where is our meeting point. Our meeting point is our group is divided into two subgroups, one led by me and one led by my friend. And where you're in relation to critical locations like hospitals, nuclear power plants, and military bases. Where will your major security threats come from? So, where I live, the nearest hospital is for like 10 miles, and nuclear power plants, we don't have any that we know of right now, but we're still working on that. Military bases, we have one up the road. Major security threats. Our major security threats are just going to be from all around us because I live in the suburb of San Antonio. When did you have to enact Operation Jericho? What season is it? When will you run out of your first store of supplies? Basically, survival in the summer in an urban environment is different than survival in the winter in an urban environment. You're going to have different resources. That's all it is. When will you run out of your first store of supplies? Because, yes, we would like to store supplies for the rest of our lives, yada, yada, yada. But eventually your supplies are going to run out, and you have to see how much you have and ration it up. Not very extreme, but, try to make it last a reasonable amount. Why? Why do you need stuff? That's going to be important, because if you don't need stuff, you can barter away for stuff that you do need. In my case, I would have to find a way to barter for a gun. And that's why I got my lockbox of soap behind those bandanas. because I'll be able to barter for a gun. And this is, of course, in our WROL, or our rule of law situation. How will you defend yourself? How will you gather supplies after your stores run out? As far as defense, that's where I have a major shortfall. Just because of my age and the fact that I'm not allowed to own guns, that I'm not allowed to buy knives, or in most places I'm not allowed to buy knives. I'm allowed to buy a lot of the arm stuff, and I'm going to actually make another video on that, why I think that's wrong. Then it goes into defense, just basic defense. I mean, water, fuel, transportation, and it just discusses what different fuels are, and transportation, trade, how to barter for supplies, first aid for gunshot wounds, because WROL situation, that's going to be a big thing, because people are going to be looking to take your supplies however they see fit, and one of the ways you're going to take it by force with you gets a gun. And this has information on how to treat gunshot wounds to 3 major places, which would be your chest, your gut, yeah, I gotta kind of work that off, and say extremity, like your forearm or upper arm. I'm in no way a licensed medical professional. I recommend that if you are bugging out, do what I did. Take a course in first aid from the Red Cross. Because I'm not a medical professional, this is just written off of the basics. I'm not going to go into depth with that. If you want to, you can. I know a nurse. There's a YouTube nurse. I don't know her screen name. I wish I did, but she was the one that I got most of this off of. Also, I have general first aid, fishing and hunting, and that's why I have my emergency plan right now. However, I will tell you that as part of this and part of my emergency plans, and here I have something that I write as a sheepdog, just to get other people encouraged in prepping. And it's a little report I like to call the Firewire report. And I'm going to put some videos up on it, and basically it's just a picture and a short article written by me on my perspective on things. Tell you for what it's worth, I know some of y'all won't listen to me, but I know there's some of y'all that will, because, I mean, in our prepper community, we tend to take ideas from other people. I mean, Dutton Fancy, good guy. I mean, I took a lot of ideas from him. So, I can hit her out.